So today I'm doing a story time on my ex nigga talking to my cousin and sleeping with the other one. I really hate making this, but I just feel like so many people asked me what happened, so I'm like, boom, like this was the perfect time to make this story time. Like, my boy in this, we're gonna name him Blue. She gonna be cousin 1, and then we got cousin 2. Okay, so keep it with me here. If I start to get like mixed up, then I'll give each cousin a different name, but just remember cousin 1 and cousin 2 and Blue. So she gonna be girl that got something to do with the end. Alright, so about this time last year, a couple weeks earlier though, I was talking to, let's just say I was talking to like multiple niggas, bro. I'm tired of talking to these niggas. Like, I want to pick one. Like, I want to be in a relationship. Now, at this point, I'm a junior, about to be a senior. Been single all high school. Like, I haven't had no type of boyfriend. So, I mean, you know what? Look, forget it. I'm going to just pick one. So, the one I picked is Blue. Oh, it's hot. Me and Blue, we went to school together. Before, but we didn't talk. We really didn't hang out, conversate, or nothing like that. It's just kind of like I knew him and he knew me. I don't know, but we was on Snapchat. I would talk about like my relationship problems. It wasn't even relationship problems because I wasn't in one. It just was like the boy I liked wasn't acting right, so it's kind of like I would talk to him about that, and then he would talk to me about, you know, his problems with whatever girl he was messing with. While we were talking, it's kind of like, oh, you know, he understand me. He get where I'm coming from. I understand where he coming from when it comes to what he or how he want his girl to be. So it was like, you know, became closer, like real good friends, FaceTiming. He was funny, I'm funny, so it's like a good match. I'm like, yeah, I'm just about to pick one. I'm like, you know what, I'm about to go with Blue because I'm like, maybe it's the fine niggas that's just always the thoughts. So I'm like, I'm gonna go with Blue because Blue cute, but he ain't too cute to feel like he can, you know, stun on me and nothing. So I'm like, I'm gonna go with Blue because Blue just seemed like he cool. Like, he makes me happy, smile, laugh, all of that. So I'm like, Blue it. Yeah, so me and Blue became official eventually, and I don't know how this happened, but it's like we just started, it's like the I love yous just started, the going to sleep on the phone, the chemistry, oh my god, the chemistry, the just everything, it just started, and it's like, oh, I got a boyfriend, like I got a boyfriend now. Okay, bet. And when I say perfect, I mean perfect. Like, he just so, like, that's how I really felt. Like, nobody could tell me nothing. That was mine. The stuff he sent me, like, I would post it on Snapchat. All the girls would be like, oh my god, that's so cute. Like, must be nice. And so I was feeling some type of way. I'm like, no boy has ever texted me like this or said stuff to me like this. So I'm like, this is new. This is different. What I was feeling was something different that I didn't feel before with nobody else. So of course I'm lusting. Like, I'm fast forward, our first time meeting for real. Mind you, when we met before, even one time in the summer when we was both doing this summer job, we met before, but talking heavy wise, our first time seeing each other, cousin 1 was with me. Now, mind you, cousin 1 is the one that he supposedly, whatever, we're gonna get to that. We just chilling and we're bored. So I'm like, you know what, we need something to do. She like, yo, we need something to do. And so I tell Blue, come on, like, pull up. Like, me and cousin 1 go to the car and we see them or whatever, and eventually she got in the front with our friend. He don't matter. And then me and Blue gets in the back together. Cousin 1 tall as hell, so he making all types of like tall jokes about her and stuff like that. I still don't know that these two know each other, so I'm thinking that this is their first time seeing each other. Like I'm just going with the flow. So that comes and everything cool or whatever. He actually recently he claims that this was the first day that he told me he loved me, and I think I remember that, but then again I really don't remember that. I go over cousin 2 house. So once again we bored. I'm like, perfect opportunity for him to look. And 2 dudes in the front, he in the back, and then I slid in the car in the middle, and my cousin 2, she slid in the right seat of the car. I've talked to cousin 2 about him before, but I've never really like mentioned his name. So early in the car when I did mention his name, she tapped me. She like Johnny, what you say his name is? And I'm like, oh, his name is. She like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm again not thinking nothing of it, because it's just like maybe she wants to know his name, maybe she want to know who she in the car with, whatever. So she pulls out her phone. She like, let me just go to some fake messages real quick. So she like, see his name at the top. I'm like, oh well, we can easily figure out if this is she has a boyfriend. So at this point I'm really like, or any nigga at that. So I'm confused, because I'm thinking the only nigga that name should be at the top is her boyfriend. But I'm like, okay, forget this. So I click, I said click on the ad. So at this point I don't really know his number. I think like all I remember was like the 3 and the 7. So I pull up my phone and I just look at his full number, and why is the same number? Why is it the same number? So my heart drops. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh my god. The dude driving, he looked back at me. He like what's wrong? Like, why are you screaming like that? I got a lighter in my hand. I'm like I'm ready to set him on fire. I'm like, everybody get out the car. I told him, I said, get out the car. Like, please get out the car. Like, I'm about to fight either you or her or him or him. Somebody about to get stopped. Like, please get out the car. The look on his face was just kind of like what are the odds that a new girl I'm talking to is my girlfriend cousin type face? What y'all even talking about? And then she talking about some dog. He got a dog. She like, oh, we was talking about his dog or something that happened to his dog, and he like, yeah, that's what happened. So we get out the car and we walking and we talking. Every day at the week I'm on fleek. Explain yourself, please. Like, make this make any sense. Can y'all make this make sense? Like, what is going on here? Like, is this a setup? Is this a joke? Is this a prank? Type how it's feeling. So we walking and talking, and he explains it or whatever. But at this point, like, I don't want to hear nothing. Like, I'm heated. So I just walked back to her house. She been walked back to her house because she was feeling some type of way, because when I was in the car, I had said something like, she got a boyfriend, he got a girlfriend, why is y'all even talking to people? Anyways, and I was telling the truth. Like, I even told both of them once the situation was over, I said, do y'all see how being unloyal and not doing what you're supposed to do can be karma? Like, how that come back on you? Like, y'all ain't even been talking for, let's say, 3 days, and as soon as y'all start both talking to new people, y'all get caught. Like, that's I just told them, like, that's why you don't do stuff. And I don't know if that's just me being superstitious with karma, but it's like, that's why I do as much as what I'm supposed to do as I can. Because karma, it will get you. And it got all of us. And I ain't even got nothing to do with this. It's like, I'm still, like, I'm being how a girlfriend should be. So I don't got no parts with this. Like, that's y'all and y'all karma. And that's what y'all get. And to this day, her boyfriend, he don't know. He don't know that she was talking to somebody else. She probably was talking to, some other niggas too. So in the bed with her, and she like, Janine, it's okay, like, it wasn't even as serious, da da da. And I'm just like, I know, but you know, my feelings are hurt. You're like, I really lusting over this nigga. Like, my feelings are so hurt. I brush this under the rug so hard, and I think it's honestly because the way I was feeling was so weird. Like, I felt weird towards her, I felt weird towards him. I hated that feeling. Let's just call that flag number 1. I still took him back. He swindled me, and he kind of just told me like, yeah, he like, man, if I could, basically, like, if you could find out that quickly, I won't do this to you again, because now I know, like, it wasn't even worth having you feel like that, is what he said to me. So I'm like, yes. I'm like, yes, like, you understand? Like, what nigga would really say something like that? What, I would have to tell a nigga that for him to understand that, but he already understood that. So I'm like, points for you. I swear to God, from there on, it was perfect. Like, he was just perfect. I'm telling you, like, perfect. Like, I could not ask for a better boyfriend, except for us going out more, but that was perfect. I hate that it was perfect too, because I really just, I fell for him. And it kind of made us, it just made us stronger than ever. When I tell y'all, like, that was my best friend. Like, that was, he was really my best friend after that. Like, after that, we told each other everything. It was almost something that needed to happen to bring us even closer. Like, you know when stuff happens between you and somebody and it just makes your relationship even stronger in an odd way? That's how that situation happened. Pretty much now my birthday comes and he comes to the room and stuff with his brother. Of course, once again, just a perfect night. Like, just beautiful. And then this beauty came, got me this. I was wiped up at this point. I'm wiped up. I'm like, when I tell you, I've never been so loyal in my life. I've never been so loyal. He kind of like tried to prepare me that by the time summer came, stuff would be different. Like, it was weird how he would put it, but he was right. And I just started feeling like I wasn't getting good morning texts and stuff how I wanted to. I wasn't looking at my phone, and I told him this. I said I don't know when the last time I looked at my phone and smiled, seeing your name. Like, how you used to make me feel like I need to feel like that, or you get dropped. Like, that's basically how I tried to tell him. At this point, something in my head is telling me like something's not right. So I was just kind of feeling like I was losing him. Like, and I've been through this cycle with niggas so many times. It's like I knew it was coming, but I didn't want to accept it. And I'm telling him like all of this, and I'm telling him how I feel, and he kind of started to fix it. Like a week before I found out what happened with him and cousin number one, he was starting to fix it a little bit. He was getting back into that, like, how we first met. And I know you cannot stay on, you know, like your honeymoon type phase for forever, but not me. Like, to me, if you really mine and we really in this together and we really belong together, like, we're gonna have that we first met connection, chemistry, text, talking on the phone, all of that, dating, all of that forever. That doesn't stop. And if it does stop, I'm just gonna get somebody else who can keep continuing it, type thing that I was telling him. I feel like red flag number 2 was the fact that I kept stressing to him that I wanted to go on dates and stuff, and he just, I mean, we've been places together, but it's like it's always other people there. I wanted a real, like, intimate, nice setup. And it's like, that's not too hard. Not to mention, since we've broken up, which is literally a week and 2 days ago, I've been on 3-4 dates. So how come it took him months to just even So I'm fed up. I'm like, he is really not listening to me when I say I want to go on dates, when I say he's treating me like I'm just some other girl. So I text his mom. And I'm like, I'm about to block your son because he's not listening to me and whatever. So I blocked him for like a couple days, and I finally started texting back. We talked it out. He told me how I wasn't doing some of the things that I used to do, and I told him how he wasn't doing some of the things that he used to do, and it kind of just became like, alright, well, we're gonna fix this because we always said together forever. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It just meant like being real, being there for each other together forever type. I don't know how to explain it. I just was kind of like, yeah, like I feel like I just need to block you so you realize that I'm enough, you know, type. Like, I'm here, hello, like I'm here. I need attention. That I wasn't getting attention, y'all.